Hey, hey, hey.
Hey.
Fat Albert?
Fat Albert.
Little ode to the Fat A.
Fat Albert would be very, very
Okay,
angry
speaking of Fat Albert.
right now if he knew what he missed.
Look, speaking of Fat Albert, okay? And I say that, not being mean to myself, but cracked the 300 threshold this week. 298, baby. 298, we're coming down.
298. That's right.
No more of this throwing in the towel bullshit,
No.
okay? I've picked the towel up. I'm coming out for fucking round 6.
Wow.
Okay?
I am.
There we go.
That's a great start to it. I know it's going to be a great night. It is IDD America. I think we have found the Quan. I think we have finally got it.
The Quan.
I think this set is what this was meant to be.
Yeah.
Where there's room to bear. All the usual success. We have to get Yoda up here for segment 2. That you will see Yoda, but Pipey was in the lineup.
Dude, let me ask you this. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Continue.
Pipey was in the lineup, and yeah, what? 4 for 4? Yeah. 5 for 5?
4 for 4.
4 for 4.
4 for 4.
4 grannies.
4 for 4. 4
grannies.
grannies.
4 grannies.
16 runs batted in.
Yeah.
4 runs scored.
All
well
over 500 feet each one.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
gone.
I mean, out of the stadium. Okay? We're not talking about barely, scraping the fence.
No.
No. What's it called? Puscatawny
Yeah.
Avenue?
Yep.
What is it?
What is it? No.
I don't know. The street by the fucking Benway. Puckatawny? What the fuck?
Yawkey Way.
Yawkey.
I think you're talking about Puxatawny.
I know, that's what I was confusing
Which is, by the way,
with.
Groundhog Day, underrated movie. But one of Bill Murray's best performances. Annie McDowell back in the day, she was a smoke shot. Doozy. But it is a slug 'em down, sip 'em slow Saturday. And again, we are at the altar of Yobu. Of course, Yoda will be here for segment 2. He's preparing. But Big Pipey leads off. So when Yoda comes up, there's going to be no one on base.
No.
No one there.
No.
Doesn't mean Yoda can't smack one out of the park. Don't get me wrong. He's been known to swing and
Look,
connect. But
Yoda's when Poppy's in play, Yoda's on the bench. Let's just be real. Okay?
Yoda bats cleanup, but there's nothing to clean up.
No.
Why think
Poppy,
Yoda-
that is the cleanup hit.
Why do you think?
No,
Why do you think Yoda loves Poppy so much? There's never anything to clean up.
No.
He comes up. Well, there's nobody here again.
Yoda loves Poppy because anytime he's in use, Yoda has a fucking off day. He has kicked his feet up. He's on the bench. He's enjoying the night.
This is true, but I have a feeling Yoda's not going to want to miss tonight.
He's got to.
He
I don't
can't.
even need to see him.
I think you're going to want to. Point is this. Look, it is. We're going to start, and by the way, we're going to start because it is week 11. Is it week 11? Week 11, right? We got big games tomorrow.
Yeah.
Big. Yeah, we're talking KC at Denver. We're talking Seattle at the Rams.
Ooh, big.
Okay, and
NFC West.
And by the way, Sunday night, actually, what's Sunday night's the creme de la creme? What's the other one? It's the Eagles and Detroit.
Oh.
This tomorrow is just haymakers.
Dude, the Eagles have quite the schedule.
They really do.
Who did they play last week?
Defending Super Bowl champion.
Who did they play last week?
10-7. They beat. That wasn't them. That was Denver. Won 10-7. The Eagles.
The Eagles did the same thing, didn't they? 13-10, 10-7.
Who'd they beat? Oh yes, Green Bay.
Right.
In Green Bay.
On Monday night.
I might add. And now they're coming home to face Detroit.
Jeez.
Super Bowl champs. That's what it looks like. Yeah. You get that schedule. Hey, right now they're 7-2, with all the controversy, with all that they're 7-2.
I think we should do our top 10.
That's why I said Yoda's going to want to be here.
Because it's different.
And that's what I'm saying. We
Yeah.
have to talk to Yoda as we have to consult everyone tonight because it's going to be a tough top 10.
You know what's crazy?
It's going to be a tough top 10 tonight. You know it. I know.
Without a doubt.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
here's the
We need all hands
craziest
on
part.
deck.
Here's the craziest part is that 1 week can totally change your opinion of like half the top 10. And that's not because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
No.
It's because
No.
each game can show you something so different and you're just like, damn.
They wanted a league of parity. They have got one.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of good teams. This is
Yeah.
the thing. I don't know if there's one great team, but there's a lot of good ones. There's a lot of good ones. Like everybody, this is why this top 10 is going to be hard because I'm telling you, I think at least 2 teams are going to be left out, and they're going to be able to make a case.
Well, dude, we had Philly at 10.
I know.
And
And we're going to get to that.
And I thought they were completely fraudulent But now my perspective has changed, and I'm like, no,
They're
not playing their best football, and they're
It's not
finding
even
ways
that.
to win.
They're playing a brutal schedule.
That too.
Show me the cupcake. Who was the cupcake on Philly's schedule?
Their first
The
win.
Giants,
Their first win.
who bitch slapped them the first time they faced them.
Yeah, and the second time we faced them, we were not a cupcake.
No, but
they,
you were banged
killed,
up.
Well, no, they killed us. They hurt Scatterboo.
Yeah.
And
Well, that was part of it. You lost Scatterboo too. I mean,
to them.
Yes.
It was in the second game. But at full strength, we were no cupcake for them.
Not at all. The point is, Philly hasn't had a break. I'm looking for the Tennessee on the schedule. You know, I'm looking for the Miami or the Jets.
Their first win was a cupcake. I can't remember who it was.
Dallas.
It's their only one. No, that wasn't their first win.
Who are you talking about?
I don't know. I can't remember who they played first.
Who?
That
Philly?
was their. Yeah, I feel like that was.
It was Dallas.
Dallas was their.
It was
first
the first game. Yes. Remember, Dallas almost won that game.
That's
CeeDee
it,
Lamb
wasn't a
dropped
cupcake.
those two passes.
That wasn't a cupcake.
No. And Dallas stinks, but they're 3-5. Oh, I'm sorry, 3-5-1, whatever they are. But
Well, Dallas stinks, but at one point they had the best offense.
they
in the
still
fucking
do.
League.
Their offense is still ranked in the top 3.
Really?
Yes, it
Even
is.
after those stinkers.
Yeah, it's still ranked in the top 3. Dude, they were well. I'm telling you,
Well, they were scoring 30 plus.
they
a
were
game,
dropping
right?
30 a game. They've had two
Yeah.
bad games in a row, but they were clicking on all cylinders
Yeah.
against Philly and against these guys.
Oh, my God.
So I mean, no, it was recent. But you know, like I said, the top 10. That's why we have to consult with Yoda because this is going to be the hardest top 10 I think we make this season. I think after this weekend, some things are going to come into light. What's great about the games tomorrow is we're going to get some clarity. When you
think
look at
so?
the match, look at some of these matchups. There's going to be some clarity tomorrow.
All right, let me guess which will bring.
Oh,
clarity.
Buccaneers Bills. That's another one. That's going to be a Donnie in the Brook.
Dude, Chargers Jags is actually a pretty big.
Jags are not bad. I'm telling you, there's not a lot of cupcakes tomorrow.
I'm saying if the Jags beat the Chargers, if the Chargers are 7-4 and the Jags are 6-4,
Yeah.
half a game back,
Yeah.
and they're in the same division, right?
I'm
Or
saying
no,
no,
not.
they're in the South with the Colts. The
Chargers
Jags.
are in the West.
Chargers are in the West
Yeah.
with the Chiefs and with the Broncos. Look, I'm telling you, there's going to be. Look at some of these fucking games.
I kinda
Bears
I
Vikings.
kind of like Bears Vikings.
The Vikings have to win
the
that
Vikings
game.
are out of it.
No, if they lose that game, but if they win it, they're back in it.
I just don't see the Vikings making the playoffs.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying if they win that game,
Yeah, it
they're
gives them
one
a
game
shot,
back.
yeah.
But this is to me. I think if the Vikings go back 2, I think they fade. But if they win that, by the way, it's in Minnesota. They win that game tomorrow, and the Bears defense is suspect. If they win that game, Minnesota's right back in it. That division's loaded.
Panthers Falcons. How are the Falcons 3-6?
I know, but how are the Panthers 5-4?
They're 5-5.
They are.
They shit the bed last weekend.
Thought they made them 5-4.
No, 5-5.
Okay.
Dude, they lost to the Saints at home.
Oh, that's
That was a bad loss for them. Because you were starting to convince me that they were a decent team.
They just beaten
But
Green
I
Bay and
know,
Green Bay.
But then I see that and I'm like, what the fuck?
But this is this
It's
league.
a division game, though.
But
so.
that's the thing. How do you
They
explain
see 'em all
Miami
the time.
smacking Buffalo?
Well,
I'm saying it's wild.
well, that's the thing. Is
It's
Buffalo
wild.
softer than I thought, or can shit like that just happen
They're
in the
playing.
division?
Well, I think you and I both agree. A gritty, tough team tomorrow in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That team is not soft.
Buffalo is?
They're playing them tomorrow. They're playing
Ooh,
Tampa Bay. So
God.
we're gonna know. I'm saying we're gonna have some clarity tomorrow.
It's in Buffalo. That's the only reason I think the
But
Bills have a shot.
see, Baker Mayfield ain't the Miami Dolphins.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
They can play in
Yeah.
cold weather.
Yeah.
They can. They're
And
not
it's,
gonna.
and it's a 1:00 game. It's probably going to be nice.
It's not gonna be that bad. It's not gonna be
Be
like
50.
December.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like a snowstorm in December. No, it ain't that.
It'll be football weather.
It will be. The Bucks aren't immune to that. It's the Dolphins are the ones who have that problem. They're the ones that can't go.
Did they
below
just
40
beat
degrees.
them in Miami?
They beat them in Miami. Yeah, that's what. But they bet them over.
Yeah.
I mean, they bet them over. I
Well,
mean,
well, Allen, how many picks did he throw? 2?
2 or 3.
Well, I
a
think
fumble.
Cook
2 and a
had-
fumble.
Cook had a fumble,
He,
yeah.
he had a fumble too. He had a fumble and
So they had
2.
4 turnovers?
Yeah, he had 3 of them. He had 2 picks and a fumble.
God
Yeah.
damn.
I'm just saying, he's been not himself this year, probably because he doesn't have. Gee, help me understand this, all you Mac Jones haters. What does Josh Allen not have?
What are they doing up there?
What could it be, Tom?
Fucking number
Is it
one
a
wide receiver.
certain position that flanks to the left or the right, perhaps? Maybe it goes shallow, maybe it
Yeah.
goes wide. But it's usually in a 2-point
Numero
stance.
uno wideout.
Normally runs a sub 4.4. You know, about 6'2", fucking mitts for hands. You know,
Mitts Malone.
Mitts Malone. You know, usually there's that dude. Yeah, he don't have that dude. And again, this was Patrick
Why is
Mahomes.
Buffalo wasted?
This was Patrick Mahomes last year when he didn't have a one. I don't care who you are. If your name ain't Thomas Edward Patrick Brady,
Dude.
you can't turn shit into salad.
Hasn't it been 2 years now he doesn't have a one?
No, he's got the Rice kid and the other kid runs off. He's got like
No,
four guys.
No. I'm talking about Josh Allen.
They had, who was the guy last year? Yeah, they did it, second year. The thing
Right.
is, yeah.
They
yeah.
brought in Amari Cooper late in the year
Yeah,
last
late in the
year.
year,
He
but
didn't
he
really
didn't
do
pan out.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what are you doing? You have probably the best quarterback in the league.
He's one
could
or
be
two.
Argued, it could be argued.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Put a fucking one out there.
Hey,
it's not that hard.
Bill Belichick, you had a Pro Bowl quarterback as a rookie. What were you doing?
Dude,
we've seen
the
this.
Bills have James Cook at back, who's a really good back.
Yeah.
They got two good tight ends.
Very good. Maybe arguably the best tight end tandem in the league.
I mean,
arguably.
and
Yeah.
Josh Allen under center.
Yeah,
and they're like, all right, we'll get some number twos.
By the
in
way,
there.
of course, Charlie Brown's also in the house.
Charlie
Dude,
Brown.
He's Charlie. He's good. He's good tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Charlie. Charlie's good tonight. Charlie's on a roll.
Doesn't seem orange enough for me.
I got the orange in there.
It's not soda.
Remember, it's orange and it's the Gatorade lemon orange combo. Remember that one? That's the one I used for that. It's good.
Yeah,
I like it.
I don't know. I don't love that drink.
It's not the cucumber one.
I know, but maybe it's the Gatorade that I just don't love. Because I always love your drink.
For Charlie Brown, most of it's always Gatorade in the middle. It's an orangey yellow. What does he look like? Orangey yellow. Depending on the day you catch him, Charlie Brown. But anyway, we're gonna consult.
Brown.
We're gonna consult with Yoda between 71 and 72. We're gonna do the top 10 and 72. But this is why all hands are taking. This is gonna be a tough one.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a tough one. Speaking of tough ones, Thursday night the weekend kicked off. The dare I say this, Tom? Hold me up. I might say the number one seeded, best record in the NFL.
Most wins.
New England 9-2. New England Patriots. Okay, fewest losses. Everyone's got 2 losses. I'm just no. This is too fast. They're ahead of schedule.
Dude,
Do we agree they're ahead of schedule?
Of course.
They're ahead of schedule.
Of course. They're
I mean,
way ahead of schedule.
I said best case scenario 12 wins. Here's what's fucked up. Every game things have gone wrong. Even the 42-13 thumping of the Panthers, they were down 10-0 in that game. They fucked around. I mean, it doesn't. This is what people keep badmouthing this roster. But when you see some of the things that have gone wrong, and you have to have a pretty good roster to overcome some of this shit. Mm-hmm. You kind of do. Okay? And everybody's like, well, they only won in Buffalo and in Tampa. Oh, so in other words, was first place and current first. I mean, come on, what do you mean?
Those are two great
Those
wins.
are 2 great wins.
Both on the road?
Both are. They won down in Miami. Buffalo
Yeah.
just lost in Miami.
Yeah.
And how is Buffalo? Didn't Buffalo beat KC in Buffalo? That guy that you guys
Right.
keep blowing.
So then they just said, "Oh, we beat KC, so now we don't have to play."
Yeah,
Is that
like
what they did?
wait, wasn't there a team from Foxborough that came in here and beat you like 6 weeks ago? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's better than KC.
was a big win.
The Pats are better than. Let me be very clear here. The New England Patriots right now are a better football team than the Kansas City Chiefs. They are. Now, it's not just because they got 4 more fucking wins. Okay, that alone you would think would be enough. Given you tie that into they went into Buffalo and won, and KC lost by 10. There's that little fact. I don't know. I hate
That's apples to apples right there.
These damn facts keep fucking.
Sometimes these matchups are apples and oranges.
Yeah.
That one is definitely apples to apples. Went into
It
Buffalo.
is, and KC was healthy.
Yeah.
They had gotten all their receivers back. They'd come up. In fact, they put up back-to-back 30s before that game. Mm-hmm. And Buffalo's defense ain't that great.
Yeah.
And they held the 21 points. And it wasn't a snow game. Now, Casey's used to snow. They get snow. You can't even say that.
Yeah.
Because they're a cold weather team, too. Kansas City,
Yeah,
Missouri.
they can
You
play
can't
it.
even say that.
Dude, they can play anywhere.
So they don't even have that to lean on.
So I agree with you about the Pats, but man, they have played a bunch of fucking
It's
garbage.
not their
I know.
fault.
Look, dude, I argued for them to be in the top 3 last week. I think they're for real.
Well, this is where the top 10, are they number 1 right now?
They could be.
They might be. We'll get to that.
I don't think they're as good as Detroit.
Here's from an offensive standpoint, they don't have as much personnel. Defensively,
Better.
they might be better.
Yeah, they're probably better. But are they that much better defensively that it makes up?
The Patriots right now are 5th in scoring.
Yeah, I mean
they are 8th in total. They're in the top 10 in offense. They ain't that much better. Oh, by the way, Drake May right now is the leading candidate for MVP. I've heard 5 different experts say this in the last 24 hours.
Yeah.
5 different guys with they're all saying, he's the leader right now.
Yeah.
It's him.
Wow, it's hard to argue.
And again, well, I don't know, on a short week he comes out and he goes first 11 for 11. And the Jets were playing drop zone to keep everything underneath and make him dink, and they took away the deep ball. I mean, he forced one down the field later in the game, but the Jets were like, you're not going deep. They were so afraid of it. They dropped, they were like, nope.
That's why the Jets have no picks. Okay, yeah, just throw it in front of us and score.
But this is the maturation of a second-year quarterback who didn't force it. He just took. This is why he's so damn scary.
Dude, did you hear what they were saying? Steph Diggs said after the game.
No.
They were talking about it on New York sports stuff because the crazy thing is, I listen to New York sports all day long, and Evan and Tiki were talking about it, and this guy Evan Roberts, he was talking about how. Aaron Glenn said, I want to have a team that, the fans are proud of.
Sure.
So he's like, you want to make us proud? Go out there and win this game tonight. And I was like, you think the Jets have a chance tonight? No fucking way. I mean, it is Thursday, so weird shit can happen.
Division game,
and
they know each other.
And it's kind of a slog.
Yeah.
But I never thought the Jets had a chance to win that game because of how well coached you guys seem. When the rookie's running to the end zone, and he looks at the sideline,
A rookie.
to think, "Hey, coach, you want me to score? What do you want me to do?"
Yeah.
And he can make a decision that quick. Like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But what Diggs said about Maye, this is what I heard on the radio, is that he said, sometimes he's like, I'm not always perfect with where I am. Sometimes he's got to tell me where to be. Stephon Diggs.
Second, he's a
Getting
Hall of
told,
Fame receiver.
hey, no. On this one,
You're there.
you're out. Like
That's how dialed in
I
this
mean,
kid
that's
is.
crazy, dude.
And this is the thing. You know who used to do shit like that? Tom Brady. Thomas Edward Patrick Brady. Okay, I'm wearing this tonight because, and this is too soon for this kid, but it's not going to be the last time that you hear his name and Tom Brady's name in the same sentence. I'm just telling you now. But here's the deal. There's another problem going on here, and somebody pointed out because they were too busy gushing over what Brady's doing and what Maye's doing, but one guy said it. The Patriots have a number one running back, and he is the definition of home run fucking hitter. Out of the Jamar Gibbs mold. He's just like him. He's got 5 touchdowns in the last 2 games. He's got 200 yards rushing in the last 2 games.
Did he have 3 last game?
He had 3 last game. He caught 1. He was the touchdown pass. They've got a dual threat that looks a lot like the one in New York. But they don't have the coaching. These guys do.
Yeah.
But it's eerily similar. Now, Scatterbo doesn't have the breakaway speed that's not my point. But Scatterbo is every bit of a 3-down back, and he is physical. He's the basher to the burner. Scatterbo. He's the basher to the burner. The burner is headed. But he's one of those dudes. And he was having a rookie of the year season too. So they've got a very similar setup. That's why their coach. We'll talk about that also.
No, it's almost like we're kind of set up similarly.
Very similarly.
If we had a good coach and our number one receiver didn't tear his ACL, and
ours is coming off of one.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: where you have an edge on us is your number one is very young. Our guy is 31. I anticipate the Patriots. If he's not on the roster, they got to find that guy. Now the cool thing about that is he can't help himself, America.
I'm getting a little chilly.
Let's see. What I was about to say was, he knocked Barry over. Oh, Barry's been tackled.
Sorry, continue.
Watch him fall back and just take the whole set with him.
Down comes the garage door.
We're going to take a break.
Anyway, now a word from our sponsor.
What I was trying to say was, it was up high.
Dr.
higher up.
Pepper.
Yeah.
Higher up than that?
Yeah, it was up high. I'll do it. Just
Up high
up,
where?
yeah, go back just a little bit. Yeah, right there. Yeah, right there. See if you can hang it right there on one of the, yep. You should be able to hook it on something. Yep, there you go. Right there, yep. So, he got it. He got it, America. He fixed it.
My apologies.
What I was going to say was, Travion Henderson, the Patriots have a 1-2 quarterback, running back threat that is legitimate and needs to be discussed. And he's a 3-down back. And I love the fact that Ramondre Stevenson is sitting around watching this, because the Patriots might have a very nice problem. I shouldn't say them. I should say the rest of the league might have a very bad problem. One of the reasons the Detroit Lions are so feared is their dual threat in the backfield, Montgomery and Gibbs. Don't look now, Don't look now, but when Ramondre Stevenson comes back, because he was the leading rusher before he got hurt, the Pats are going to have a 1-2 combination that may rival that one. Because they've got the home run hitter and they've got the basher. Because Stevenson is a between the tackles guy, a lot like Montgomery is. He's had 1,000 yards rushing. He has the fumbles. That's been his problem. Yeah. But
Why has he been out? What happened?
It was not turf toe, but it's a toe injury. He could be with the 10 days off. They expect him back when they play Cincinnati.
Dude, you know what's so nice about having two backs like that?
Oh.
And I see Detroit do this. Their first drive of the game, they'll just have one guy running.
Yep.
Second drive of the game,
next
it's
guy.
the other guy
Yeah.
running. You know how much of a difference keeping your body fresh
What
like
a luxury that is to have.
Dude,
Yeah.
if I took one hit running through a hole, I'd never play another game again. I'm dead serious.
Well, you're 42 now.
I'm talking about in my prime.
You're not prime.
If I had taken a hit in the NFL
What
from
if
these
you
guys.
talked to Pipey before and then you took the hit? You think you can make it then? I think if you took a hit off of Pipey, I think you can make it.
Oh, God.
I think you wouldn't feel it.
If I
You wouldn't
was
feel it.
smoking weed and got hit in a football game, I'd be asleep. Are you kidding me?
And he's out.
All I'm saying is
Is he snoring?
for a guy to
Oh my God, this drink went down so good.
take a bunch of hits and then, next time they get the ball, he does it again. Next
make
time
the
he gets the
swallow
ball, he does it again.
'Cause
That's hard on the body. So
I
to have
agree.
two,
I concur.
it's a beautiful thing.
I don't disagree, Tom.
So.
And furthermore, the Patriots have a dual threat at tight end. They've got what looks like a very underrated receiving core now with Pop Douglas, and Kyle Williams is now in the fold. They only targeted him 3 times the other night.
Dude, it was like
But-
the night before.
But you know why? But
They hit him with one.
the reason why was the Jets were playing a cover 2 shell, which means everything's underneath. So they took away half
Kyle
of his
Williams
routes.
is always
Yeah,
going
that's why Diggs had the 9 catches for everything was over the middle. And this is what I loved about what Drake May did. He took what the defense gave him. He never thought twice about it. Hunter Henry had 5 catches for 50 yards. Freaking Hollins, that kid Mac Hollins, 4 catches, 64 yards. I mean, dude, they've got weapons. I mean, they've got legitimate. You have to.
I think the only way you can tell if you have weapons is if you have a guy who knows how to fucking throw the ball.
Yeah.
I think if you put some schmuck
Some smoke, some shit.
at QB for the Patriots right now, you might not be seeing what these other guys can do. I mean,
Yeah.
you have Diggs, so you have the bona fide,
I agree.
but I think May deserves some credit for that.
May deserves all of the credit because the reality is, and not only that, he's kept them all happy. Because whether it's Diggs or last week it was Hollins, the
Well,
week
some
before
of
that
that's
it was
the wins, though.
the week before that it was fucking Jamario Pop Douglas.
Yeah.
I mean, earlier this season it was Hunter Henry 2 out of the first. This is ridiculous.
No.
It's like, how do you-
It's making it hard for me with Steph Diggs as one of my receivers in fantasy.
It is.
So
But he had 9 for
I
105.
sat him this week, though.
Oh my God. Well, you still won, didn't you?
Well, I mean, we've only.
Oh, for this week.
Yeah,
though.
it's just for
But you
this
won
week.
last week, right?
No, I lost to Brian.
Okay. Well, you
Because
still in first place.
I had 3 guys on a bye.
I'm alone in the cellar. It's me and the wine.
No, but so I made a couple of smart moves though. I sat Brees Hall
Yeah.
because I was like, man, the Pats are good against the run.
They are.
I sat the Pats defense
Yep.
because I have Houston's defense against Tennessee, and I was like,
Oh, that's a
as
no-brainer.
much as I love the Pats against the Jets,
But that's a
it's
no-brainer.
Thursday.
Houston's against Tennessee, who's done. They're done.
They're
Tennessee's had a
Tennessee
tough year.
washed up. I feel bad for that kid because he walked into a fucking landmine, and there's nothing. They never should. Boy, are they eating the Mike Vrabel thing down there right now? They're eating that thing. Oh, talk about a shit burger.
Dude,
Oh.
who did that? Who was in charge of that?
I don't know, but he should be
I mean,
fired.
when you think about what they did,
Oh my God,
They had this culture. They just needed to replace the quarterback.
well, they needed
You
a
keep
new
first-
fucking GM.
you
They need to replace the
GM
GM.
fucked this whole thing up.
I mean, God.
What a donkey! I mean, this is a New
Traded
York.
away AJ
This
Brown.
is a New York Giants,
Without a doubt.
level
Yes.
Saquon Barkley
Without a
level
doubt.
fuck up.
Yeah.
It is, or it's becoming that. I mean, if the Patriots God forbid go to the Super Bowl, he's really he might get lynched.
Dude, I mean, what that person did
Oh my, destroyed.
after Vrabel tells AJ Brown, I'd never trade you.
Yep.
They traded
trade him. Vrabel was pissed.
to
at
the
that.
Eagles.
Hey,
They helped the Eagles build a Super
Who can we hand the Super Bowl to?
Exactly.
Oh, Philly looks like good. They look good.
Damn, man.
They look good.
Traded them to the Eagles for not that much.
trading a
Second
top
round
5
pick.
receiver in his prime is as dumb as trading a top 5 running back in his prime. And
Well,
on top
no,
of it, though, maybe
we
you know
didn't
what?
trade him.
You know what? Well, you let
It
him
would have
go.
been smarter for us to trade him.
You
At least
might
we would
got
have fucking
something.
got something.
Yeah, but you should have signed him for that.
Yeah, but if you're not going to,
Yeah.
trade him.
Trade him. But
Stupid as shit.
But here's where it's worse. The Titans didn't just do that. They lost the coach, who's now sitting.
Well, they
with the one
fired the
seed.
coach after they didn't give him a team good enough
Yeah.
to get anything.
Oh yeah, and he couldn't win, and then you blame him for all the
Yeah.
moves that you made against his wishes.
How many times was Tennessee a contender? Well, very
He was there 5 years. They were in the playoffs, 4 of them. They had 3. They went 4 play, 3, 2. They went to the.
I mean, they
they went to the AFC
They
Championship.
had
game.
Chris Johnson
Ryan Tannehill.
and Ryan Tannehill.
He's a loser.
Right? Wasn't Chris Johnson was the
No,
running
it
back?
was Henry. They had Derrick Henry.
Oh, it was Derrick Henry.
Yeah, he drafted Henry. That was Vrabel's draft.
I mean, beautiful.
Yeah, and yeah.
Do you remember Chris Johnson?
Yeah, he's fast. He's good.
He was tiny compared to Adrian.
Most people are. Henry's a freaking battering
Whatever.
ram.
Chris Johnson was like
Slick. He was slick.
He was
I like
just-
him. Yeah, he was smooth. He was like
He was
smooth.
like East Carolina.
He was like Smooth Walker.
Might have
Smooth
went
Walker.
to East Carolina.
Dr. Detroit, 1983. Look that one up. Smooth Walker. Anyway, the point is. What?
The other thing we didn't talk about was the firing.
Yeah, we did. Monday.
We did?
Yeah, Monday.
No, it didn't happen Monday. I thought it happened Tuesday.
No, we didn't. We were gonna go Wednesday. We were gonna go Monday, Wednesday. We couldn't go Wednesday
Oh, that's
because
right.
well, Monday we talked about it.
You're right.
We were all talking about who they're gonna be, and you talked about Mike Tomlin, and I talked about like someone like him. By the way, guess who else's name popped up this week?
Lou Anarumo.
Josh McDaniel.
Dude, I heard somebody say that. And I was like,
Let me be very clear about something.
I think he's a shitty head coach, though.
I don't think he should be the candidate because you just had an offensive coordinator, and it blew up in your face. Okay, you need
And
a
he's
defensive
failed
guy.
twice.
Look, I'm telling you, the formula in the modern era, and you got to have one, whether it's the head coach or the coordinator's got to be the exact that dude, like as good. Like in Kansas City, Reed's is the offense guy, but Spagnuolo's probably the best defensive coordinator in the game.
Yeah.
He arguably is. He's got him. So it's like you got to have 2 alpha dogs. Which one of them? The Patriots found it on defense with Vrabel, and they've got McDaniels on offense. You've got to find, and the Rams are a really good defense. McVay and whoever that coordinator, their defense is top 10. The Rams. So they've found that dynamic. The Giants have to find that dynamic, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I say defense because I'm looking at Vrabel and I'm going and watching the Giants not blitz and not change coverage and not do anything when it matters to win a game.
But I think to your point, if they go for an offensive guy, as long as they get a defensive coordinator that's like a head coach,
I think
that's that good, then it's okay.
here's why I say it's got to be a defensive head coach. I think it is because, and again, a lot of this has to do with the way the game is refereed down.
I think I know.
There's a lot more. It's easier to find an offensive coordinator. There's more of them because there has to be. The demand is there. It's harder to find a defensive coordinator. So if you can find a defensive-minded head coach, you'll have a better shot at finding an offensive guru than you will going the other way.
Really?
Yep.
I thought you were going to say it's harder to run an offense and the team than it is to run the defense and the team.
No, I think it's harder to find a defensive coordinator where you can like Spagnuolo. Okay, you've got how many guys like him are there? And think about it. Brian Flores, maybe he's probably the other one that you think of. And whoever's running running the Cleveland Browns.
Somebody
defense.
brought him up too.
Yeah, well, he's a defensive-minded coach.
I know.
Now, he's been a head coach before, and he did well in Miami. He called too many. He might have been right about 2 all along. He might have been right from the jump. Because he was unfairly treated in Miami. He really was. The way that went down, he got screwed. He got screwed. Let's be clear.
How many years did he get?
He was there 2 years, and they were not going to go to the playoffs. They were 9 wins until he was.
How many years has McDaniel gotten?
He's gotten 2 chances already. He's failed in Denver. He's failed in Vegas.
No. Mike McDaniel.
This is his first one. And he's not a defensive guy either.
Right, but I mean, how many years he been there?
5. Been in the playoffs twice, maybe. Doesn't have a playoff one. Doesn't have a division title. And this year, and again, they lost the cheetah early on. That didn't help.
That kills him.
Losing a guy with his ability to take the top off of the defense. He's one of the few. But losing that didn't help.
He still had Waddle.
The thing is, they had 2 1s, and you're seeing that now, which you should have known that already. Because
The
Waddle.
Giants lost to one, have no other one.
No, they don't. And so the Patriots don't really have a one, but Diggs is getting. I think Diggs is the dude.
Yeah.
He's going to end up. He's on pace for 1,000 yards and 7 touchdowns. That would make him a one. In a balanced offensive attack where you got a guy flirting with 1,100 yards and 7 touchdowns. Yeah, he's a one. They just spread the ball around.
Yeah.
That was Edelman. That was Gronk. They would both be 1,000 yards each. Like, well, why is it? Because the other guy's out there with them. It's like Godwin and Evans down in Tampa Bay. It's like AJ Brown and fucking.
They also run the
Smith.
shit out of the ball.
They have
too.
that too. I'm saying there's a better. Philadelphia has a better. They have 2,000 yard receivers. They're both on their own. They're both ones.
Yeah.
They are. So yeah, the Pats.
AJ Brown's not happy.
He's not happy because of this shit. And Philly's. I know, and he should shut the fuck up. They paid him too. He's got his money. He's got a ring. He should be happy as
And
fuck.
they're winning.
They have a chance to be a dynasty. They have a realistic chance to win 3 out of 4. They kind of do. And ironically, the team that, believe it or not, I think poses the biggest threat is mine right now. And this is where I want to close this segment. We're going to come back and we'll do our top 10 and do the picks and shit. But here's the deal.
I would root for you guys in that one.
The Patriots have become, I don't know how this happened, America's darlings. Everybody loves Vrabel. Everybody loves Drake May. Everybody loves Bill Short Arm Campbell. Oh, but leave him alone. He's a tough guy. He's short arm. You seen the guy he pancaked in the Jets game, by the way.
America's dog.
America's darlings again. How did the team get? And again, but it was so funny. And the thing is, all these guys, I know. Here's how I know they're back, because every announcer like Mike Greenberg, they're all like, I can't believe I had to go through 20 years of this. Now I may have to go through it all over again. The PTSD Tom Brady and Bill Belichick laid on people is real. It is fucking realer than I've ever seen.
On New York sports, they're talking about.
I mean, they're like, we may have to go through this again. They
He's
may have found that guy
As a
again.
Jets fan, doesn't it piss you off that the Patriots got this good, this fast?
He's like, what the fuck?
Yes.
And he's right.
I know.
I'm
It's
saying
crazy.
they're ahead of schedule. I didn't call this. I said best case scenario, 12 wins. A lot of shit has gone wrong, and they're looking at 14-3. It's possible. 14-3 is possible. I think they're going to lose one more game.
What was your first assessment?
12-5.
12-5.
I stuck by that. I said realistically, without knowing what I now know, I
you
said
came down.
10-7. I said I thought
Yeah.
they were going to make the playoffs as a wild card. That's what I thought.
But your gut was right.
12-5. But no, it wasn't. They may be better than
I
that.
thought you were higher than that.
No,
And
12
you
and
just
5.
brought it down.
No, 12 and 5.
12 and 5.
Well, no, you know how you look at the schedule, you go, when I looked at that, I'm like, they could win 14 games, but that wasn't what I wasn't predicting that. I'm like, but I look, I see 14 wins of everything, but I didn't say that on the air. We talked about that off the air. When I got on the air, when I was like, look, we got to be realistic here. What's best case scenario? 12 and 5. But now it's looking like it could be 14-3. And I'll tell you why. Because that game last night was the classic, and it was 3 days in. This was a perfect scenario. The Jets had won 2-0, were playing pretty well. First drive, the Jets looked great. Right down the fucking field, the kids running the ball. They're doing all this shit. They're like mixing it up. They're throwing it. Beautiful. Like this was set up for the Pats to fail. They gave.
Justin Fields saved the day.
But the Jets ran for $140. They were the first team to rush for 100 yards in the Patriots.
Damn.
Okay, that they hadn't given up the 100. The team did. So
That's 'cause Fields was running.
he was right, but they had a game plan. They were there. But Drake May was a surgeon. Travion Henderson 3 touchdowns. Okay, and then after that first drive, the defense shut. They didn't do anything again until the end of the game. The fourth quarter, first drive, fourth quarter. The defense will let them go down the field. Then the Pats adjust. All of a sudden, it was 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. Now, to be fair, he threw a couple of seeds that their receivers dropped.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, he threw a beautiful ball down the sideline.
You talking about Fields?
Yeah,
I
he
saw
threw
that.
one down the right that was right through his hands. And by the way, the corner was there.
Yeah,
He
but-
put it right over the shoulder where it was supposed to
The
be.
guys on the radio were saying that he missed several throws that cost them
No.
first downs.
No, he missed a couple, but it wasn't several. A couple is 2 to 3. I would say that's fair. Several is like 7 to 10.
Several's 4.
Several, I think, is 5 to 10.
No, several's 4.
Well, I'd say it was a few. 2 to 3. Not 5, 6,
Not
7.
4?
Not 4. Nope, he didn't miss 4. They might have had 4 drops, though. Easily could have had 4 drops. There was 2 that come to mind where he
Well,
threw.
it was one of the guys they got for Sauce Gardner, right?
Yeah, he came over the
Adonai
tree.
Mitchell.
He's fast. He is fast. He got open.
They said he was open several
Yeah,
times.
he
and
was.
Fields missed him.
No.
Couple times?
Couple. And again, the couple doesn't include the drops. He dropped 2.
Okay.
He dropped 2 that hit him in the hands.
Dude, I
So
can't fucking get
the
comfortable.
point is, we got to get you another chair, different chair. The point is, we're going to break this segment, but the Patriots are every bit for real. They are the number 1 seed in the AFC, and they have the best record in the NFL. this is not a fluke. I don't know where it's going to go from here, but right now what I'm seeing, this is not a fluke. And if that dynamic duo is what it looks like, the league's in trouble. The league's in trouble. Because the last time the Pats had a duo like this, it was Tom Brady and Corey Clock killing Dillon. And that was the 04 team, which I think is the second best Patriots team ever behind the 07 team. That 04 team, by the way, had the better defense. That was the Pats defense in its prime. And they had Corey Dillon and Tom Brady in the back. Oh my God, and Dillon was 1,600 yards that year. And every time they got a lead, then he got the ball.
What are y'all rushing a game?
117 right now,
That's good.
which is respectable. They're a balanced team. They're fifth in passing. They're like 12th in rushing, whatever it is. They're right in the middle. So, I mean, they're a balanced team. Their defense is top 10. They are a balanced fucking team that, to his point, is well coached.
How many yards rushing does Maye have? Not that much. What's he getting, like 15?
282 total. It's gone down. This is why this is getting scary.
No, 282. That's
No, but I'll tell you why it's scary. You know what? He was at 200 until 3 weeks ago. He's gotten 82 yards in the last 3 weeks. He's gone down. The reason is he's staying in the pocket longer.
Right.
He's Tom Bradying
Getting more
it.
confident.
He's moving. Brady was the master. Move 2 feet left. Move 2 feet right. This is what the kid's doing. And he's not putting it down and running. Now he's dead, but he's upfield. Eyes are upfield like Mahomes. He's playing like Mahomes. That's what I'm trying to say to you. And if you watch 3 or 4 of those plays like that, he did one. He runs the sideline. He stops on a dime like he's almost out of bounds. The guy comes up. Doop, that was Mahomes. And he hits fucking
Dude,
ridiculous.
I saw the touchdown he threw to Kyle. Was it Andrews?
What, the receiver?
Yeah.
Against Tampa Bay?
Yeah.
Kyle Williams.
Kyle Williams.
Yeah.
Dude, he had somebody
Hitting
him.
Hitting him as he threw it.
And he fucking.
Yeah. He hit him in
like he
stride.
wasn't even square
No,
to it.
no.
And he hits it right
Over the
fucking
corner who was
DB
there.
And up the sideline. Goodbye.
I'm telling you, Tom Brady.
Somebody said that was a wide open throw. And
No,
I
it
almost
was
shit
not.
my pants.
It was not a wide open throw.
That was the beautiful.
I thought I
fucking
explained this. He
dive.
threw him. I said the guy was there. He threw him.
God.
He threw him open.
What a dive.
But where he's talking about, what I didn't say, and he's right. That he was getting
getting hit
as he did this.
He had a D line
Yeah.
and nailed it.
Leaning on
and
it.
just banged it.
Yeah.
I mean, like it looked like a casual toss.
Yes.
Like whoop.
The kid is special.
That was pretty cool.
The kid's special. And you know what, why I think he's special? Listen to him talk. Claude, do me a favor. The next time this kid gets in
Are
front
you
of
gonna
everyone,
make love to this
no.
poor
The
kid?
next time, just listen to me. I don't want to jinx this, but this is true. It's happened already. It's happened 3 times already. 3 times is one's a fluke, 2's a trend, 3's a problem. This is a problem now because I've seen this kid 3 times in front of a microphone, and this is what he says. Well, gosh, shucks, it's all about the coaching staff and guys around me are great. They would die for me. He's like, I love them too. I'd die for them. I mean,
Gosh shucks.
he
didn't say
this
that.
is he didn't say gosh shucks, but this is what he
Okay, thank
sounds
you.
like. This is what he sounds like. He sounds like Tom Brady. He fucking sounds like him.
God, can we all just
It's
puke?
frightening. This is why all the people, all these sports guys around the country, Lebatard down in Miami is just like he's looking like he saw a ghost. Like, I can't believe this. I'm gonna do this again. What? This guy looks exactly like that. You should fucking see. I thought Lebatard was gonna get suicide watch. You seen him? And the guy's trying to talk him off the ledge. Like, dude, we are like, no. I know how this story ends. This fucking guy. They have this PTSD from Brady, and it's because of this kid. It's not just how he plays. That throw included. It's what he says. It's what he does. When they had him and Vrabel up on the podium to the post game, you should have fucking heard these two. It was like, and Vrabel is so much better to listen to than Bill Belichick.
Oh my God.
So much better. He is a breath of fresh air compared to Bill
Dude,
Belichick.
I told you about that time.
Oh my God.
Did I tell you about that time with Vrabel where one of these reporters did that thing where they ask the question and,
Yeah.
and they give you like 2 answers to pick?
Yeah.
Like, so why'd you decide to take him out of the game there? Was it because you thought the matchup was bad, or was there something? And he was like, "Are you gonna answer the question for me?" But he didn't say it like a complete dick.
He said it like
He
you
said
or
it
I
like-
would have said it.
Right, he said it
like,
like,
really? Are you really trying to do this?
Just let me. I'll answer it.
Yeah.
Don't answer it for like.
Yeah.
It was hilarious,
Yeah.
but
No, he
yeah.
played. He made. You imagine what Belichick would have done if posed the same question? He would have looked at him like. First, he would have liked to be like. I used to think you were better at your job.
No, he wouldn't have said that.
Oh yeah, he would have.
But that's like a Bill Parcells thing.
No, Parcells would have had an F bomb in.
Belichick would have.
You're a fucking idiot. That would have been Parcells.
Belichick would have been like, I made the decision because that's what I thought was the best decision for the team. We're moving on to Cincinnati.
I have 20 years of experience that says
No,
so.
But the best part about it was after. It was like when something wasn't going good. I can't remember if it was in training camp or if it was like early in the season. But like, he wasn't happy, and he still wasn't a complete dick,
Yeah.
which I really appreciated.
Yeah, because look at, if you're a coach and he's coached, the frustration comes fast. Think if you're a head coach of an organization like this, it comes in waves, like waves from angles you can't even imagine. And to be able to
sometimes
maintain his
coach-
composure,
yeah, I know it's
yeah,
respectable.
That's
There's-
respectable.
I feel like there's a lot of coaches.
They pout.
Well, they pout,
They
and
pout.
then they project all their anger onto the reporters.
Yeah, they pout.
Now,
The reporter's just doing their job.
there are some reporters that are pricks.
There are. That's true. It does work both ways.
But for the most, like Aaron Glenn yelling at everybody is annoying. It's like, dude, you guys have 2 wins. Come back to me when you prove you're good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna be a complete dick while you suck. I mean, God bless you for that kind of confidence. But dear God, nobody gives a shit.
You can remain confident, but it's got to be behind closed doors. The team needs to see that.
Well, no, remain
The press
confident.
needs to. The press can say, "Look, we need a lot to work on. We have a lot to fix."
You can be confident. I'm talking about how Aaron Glenn just picks fights with the media, and they're
That's
cheating.
arrogance.
It's dumb.
Yeah, it's arrogance.
It's like
It's
you're
like,
making-
who are you to question me?
Well, it's like you're making it harder.
Like, how many head coaching jobs have you ever gotten? Oh, none. Like, that's what he would say.
But I mean, maybe Aaron Glenn is slowly building something. I don't know.
Well, we'll see. They ran into a buzzsaw. The Pats are the hottest team. That's
They
9
didn't
in a
play
row.
terribly against.
No,
the
they weren't
Patriots.
terrible. They were respectable.
Yeah.
I mean, so they made a couple of mistakes, and the Pats made them pay for it. And yeah, that's what happens against a good team. But the Patriots have a calm about them right now that I haven't seen since Tom Brady was here.
Before the storm.
I don't know what that means, but when I look, when I look at all these reporters and they're all nervous, it's different. It's like there's this fear, like, oh no, not again. Like this, it's 5 of them. They all said it different ways, but they were just like, I've seen this before.
Yeah.
And this is how it started.
We
should have.
we
Greenberg
gotta
was.
stop, we got to stop glazing the Patriots.
Greenberg was going to.
Spent 40
Greenberg, I
minutes
think,
just
wet himself.
blowing.
I think Greenberg wet himself on the set.
Dude.
He wet himself
Dude,
talking
we're
about
both
Patriots.
going to have to get off our knees.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been glazing the Patriots for 40 goddamn minutes.
Well, then get your lady teasers.
Okay.
Segment 2.
I mean, they deserved it.
They did. Segment 2, our week 2 top 10. The top 10 list. Yes,
The top
the top 10.
10.
Yeah, top 10.